Greetings out there, YouTube land. This is Morris, man. I thank you for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to entitle this video addressing some comments because I never take for granted anything as far as I assume that people know things. So, with that said, I'm going to address some comments because you don't know what you don't know. And the first one is this. I got a comment from somebody, could you do a tutorial on Purple Rain solo? I got 4,000 videos and you never find out one tutorial on solos. That ain't my thing. Like I expressed to you guys before, I don't believe in playing other people's solos. I mean, as a kid, learning to play solos, you mimic your heroes on the record. But once you kind of figured out the pentatonic scale and these other scales and modes, you do your own thing. I have no interest in sitting down for 20-30 minutes trying to figure out some other dude's solo note for note. So I simply, which this person could have done, typed in the search engine in YouTube, Purple Rain solo, shitload of tutorials. I cut and paste one, sent it to him. I'm like, that's actually what you could have done in the first place. Just typed it in, found one, and dabbed in. Because you guys know me, and I know everybody have not watched every single video on my channel and don't know where I stand on certain things. So that's why I think it's important sometimes to post videos like this. So, hopefully the masses will come across and say, I got it, Morris, man, no print stuff. Because you can't do any print stuff anyway. That's the #1 artist that when you post this stuff, you get burned. Even if you're not playing along to the original recording, if you just playing by yourself his composition, they come chew your ass. I'm like, it ain't worth it. I'm not trying to get my channel shot down for nonsense like this. So that was kind of a no-brainer. But again, people don't know what they don't know. I have no solo tutorials, definitely no print stuff on my channel. Absolutely zero. And it's gonna stay that way. So the next comment is this. And I get this from time to time, and I have to break it down and explain why it ain't going to be this way. And I'll try to read this because I get this periodically. Hey, Morris, man, returning to guitar after playing bass for years, and I'm working on some tools from your catalog and loving them at Haddon and Johnny Guitar Watson stuff. Thank you. My question is regarding your rhythm series. Do you have any plans to download, as the cost of shipping to the UK is ridiculously high now? Love your channel. Keep grooving. Thanks, Hutch. Appreciate you, Hutch. And like I said before in my other videos, here is the thing. Because again, we don't know what we don't know. I learn stuff new just about every day. There's services, and one of them is called Dropbox, where you can go in and download stuff. But guess what? Somebody got to pay for that. It ain't gonna be me. And what normally happens in business 100% of the time, they pass that cost on to you. So now you're paying more than when you were paying originally. And I got over, what, 4,000, well, not 4,000, but available in my songbook lessons, at least maybe 2,000. So, I mean, that would take a great deal of time to try to download or upload that to an inbox or a Dropbox, have you download it. So let me go on the record to say this. That's never going to happen. Now, what I can do sometimes for special situations is, and here's a good example. You in Japan, and you only want 10 songs from one of my catalogs. Yeah, I can download. I can send that to you. That's going to take me about 20 minutes to do, but I can do that. But as far as hundreds of songs and things of that nature, no. And my DVD series, Learn to Play the Rhythm Guitar, definitely not, because each one of those videos is about an hour long. And could you imagine trying to download something that's an hour long on the internet, even if you got fast internet service? So, some things got to be left the old-fashioned way. Purchase the hard copy and get it. Because I look at it this way. Postage has always been expensive. But look at it this way. What I'm offering you is worth the extra $5 or $10 you got to pay out of your pocket for shipping. If you don't believe me, go anywhere else on the internet and try to get these lessons or any kind of lessons like that. You're going to pay 10 times more. So you're still in a good position, whether your shipping rate have went up $5 or $10. Again, you still getting a good deal. And then for you overseas people, pay attention to when I have these specials, when I cut the price of the package. So now it's like, okay, now I'm not even paying for shipping, because the money that I was going to pay for shipping, it's been taken off of the price of the item. So you know, just be aware or stay attention to every now and then. I have these sales on these packages, you know, so that's the advantage for you to say, hey, okay, I can't afford $20, but when he takes $20 off of the price, I'm all good, you know. So I have to do that from time to time because people don't know that everything costs, and somebody has to absorb that cost. You know, I pay for blank DVDs, I pay for the mailers, I pay for the shipping, PayPal took a cut off the top, so you know, somebody got to pay for this, and it's like, well, if you're purchasing the product, shouldn't you pay for this, you know? So, you know, again, from time to time, I do these kind of videos because, again, I know everybody don't watch every video I post and don't understand some of the things and why it's done the way it's done. Because here's another one, and I find this hilarious because I mentioned this several times, and I got one of these today. It was on, I forgot what song. And, well, let me say this before I say this. No two guitar players play the same. I can get 5 guys in here right now, ask them to play the same exact song on the same guitar. They all going to play it different. It's going to sound different from person to person. And it's a no-brainer because they're different people. Nobody plays exactly the same. As far as your arrangement when you do covers, some things I might do that another guitar might play, might overlook or don't do. He's doing something else. And I got one of these today. It was good, but it's not as accurate as this. And the guy wrote out all the chords. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Am I going to repost it with your chorus, or am I going to start playing it your way from now on? No. So don't send me this shit, you know. And part of my French, but I'm like, it makes no sense for you to send me this. This is how you play it. I respect that. This is how I play it, and it ain't going to change. You know, it's not going to change. This is me. This is how I play. This is my style. So I just find it amusing when people want to keep sending me these chords. I'm like, take this information that you have and help some guy trying to learn how to play the guitar. Thank you. Because I'm already there, and my style of playing ain't going to change because that's how I play. You know, but I just find that interesting when people want to keep sending me this stuff, all these chords. I'm like, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? It's a waste of your time and energy for you to even type this and put it up here and post it. You know, I delete that stuff, and then I block you because I'm like, I don't want any more of this stuff from you. You know, don't you get it? Don't the light bulb go off to say, damn, you're right. Everybody play different. And I respect the way that this man plays. I respect the way that this man plays and this man plays. And I do, you know, because I go on YouTube any given day and type up what little covers that other people that have done that I've done. They play it totally different. I respect that. I have no constructive criticism to give them. Well, you should play it. No, that's how you play it. Cool. I'm happy with it. Because, the reason why I erected my channel is I want to do stuff that most other people are not doing. You know, because I'm like, it makes no sense for me to jump in and just cover all the stuff that everybody else is covering. I don't think that way. I'm like, somebody already done this, so let me do this because most people ain't going to do this. So I'm going to do with this what they do this. You know, the majority of the stuff that I post on my channel is obscure stuff. It's stuff that's popular but never been tagged, never been covered. You know, of course, I'm going to have some stuff that other people have done. But for the most part, that's what my channel is about. It's about doing stuff that most other people kind of overlooking. Because when it comes to R&B and old school stuff, we're not heavily, what's what I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Represented. You know, because I noticed that from day one when I first learned how to read chord charts. I was excited about going on the internet and finding these songs. Nobody doing. Nothing but a bunch of rock stuff, pop stuff, folk stuff, probably some jazz stuff, but no all old school R&B stuff. You know, it's interesting that as many albums as Rick James sold, he sold millions and millions and millions and millions of records. The record company never published not one songbook from an album. Not one. That's just incredible to me. I'm like, this ain't some obscure dude. This guy that was selling out arenas back in the 70s. You know, $1 million, multi-million-dollar platinum albums. No book. Not one. You know, so I'm like, I gotta kind of help fill in that blank for people that out there that don't have a good ear like myself and want to learn to play these great songs. You know, I have to be the representative to do that, and I do it proudly. You know, so on that note, I'm going to sign off. You know, this is not a rant. It's just educating and informing. So until next time, take care. Thanks for watching.